Hello everyone, this is Leela Rani, Assistant Professor, Kamaraj College of Engineering and Technology. In this video, I am going to discuss about Flutter basics, right. So, these are the topics I am going to discuss: what is Flutter, why Flutter, and Flutter architecture, widget, structure of a Flutter application. Yes, Android applications are built using Java or Kotlin, while iOS applications are built using Objective-C or Swift languages. This means a developer need to learn and work with two separate languages and frameworks to create an applications. So, to make this process simpler, cross-platform development tools were introduced. This tool will help the developer to create an application for both Android and iOS. So, recently a lot of tools are available to create an applications. So, recently Google introduced a tool called Flutter, which gaining a lot of attention. So, now what is Flutter? Flutter is a UI toolkit from Google, which is used to create a mobile applications for Android, iOS, web application and even desktop with single code base. It is free and open source, and it uses a Dart programming language which is simple to learn and efficient for working. Next, why Flutter? Actually, Flutter is unique because it has its own UI engine. So, the look and feel of application for all the platforms are same, right. So, mainly it is free to use and open source, making everyone accessible. And the next is cross platform. Actually, with Flutter we can write the code once and it run on any platform. Third one is hot reload. Hot reload, which means whatever changes you do in a code, it immediately instantly appear in an applications. And next thing is accessible and native features and SDKs, which is we can easily use the few others third parties tools, native codes and so on, which makes development of application simple and enjoyable one. And another one is minimal code. So, minimal code, which means a Flutter uses a Dart programming language, which ensures a faster performance and efficient development. Next is widget. Flutter, it is a primary component of a Flutter application. So, everything what we can see on the screen is called a widget. With all the features, Flutter make our applications a simple, efficient one, right. Next, we can discuss the Flutter's architecture. Actually, Flutter has three parts. One is framework, another one is engine and embedded. So, framework, engine and embedded. So, these are the main key parts of Flutter architecture. The framework, this is the first topmost layer, which is written in Dart programming language. It includes all the libraries and tools that handle the things like user interaction and how the app look like and animations and so on. Most of the time developers spend in this layer, and followed by engine. This is what a second layer, which is written in C or C++ language. This is the core part of the Flutter applications, because engine which is designed to work with any platforms, right. And the third one is embedded. It is a platform specific. With the help of embedded, the Flutter can connect with the device operating systems. So, it is platform specific. So, with the help of embedded, we can integrate a Flutters with existing apps as a modules, right. So, this is what the three key main layers of an Flutter architecture: framework, engine and embedded, right. Next, we comes to the anatomy of an application, how the Flutter applications are built and layer by layer. Yes, as we know, first thing is Dart app. Flutter uses Dart programming language. This is where application designs and logic were created. followed by a framework. This is a topmost layer. It provides a lot of key features for developing a high quality application, mainly the framework which combines the widget into the visible screen part. And next layer is an engine. It is written in C++. It is a core part. Engine can connect to the framework through API which is called .ui. So, .ui API, through that with the help of .ui API, engine can connect with the framework. And also mainly engine uses two tools, one is Skia and one is Impeller for rendering. So, application rendering, it uses a Skia and Impeller tools. And the next thing is embedded. As we know, embedded, which the help of embedded, the Flutter can connect with the device operating systems, and also we can integrate applications with existing one. Finally, runner. In this layer, everything is combined into a package that runs as an app on your device, right. This is what an anatomy of applications. So, data, framework, engine, embedded and runner. And finally, how Flutter UI works with. Actually, the user interface tool which is built based on the application states. So, just the user, that is developer, have to describe the developer only describes the method, like what state the application currently is. That only he or she describes, followed by Flutter, it manages the user states, right. That is, it updates the user interface toolkits and so on. Next, it comes to a main part, widget. That is the primary component of a Flutter application. Everything in Flutter, everything you see on a screen is called a widget. Actually, there are two types of widget. One is stateless widget, another one is stateful widget, which means stateless means we cannot change the states and data, so on. For example, text label and images, so on. Stateful means with the help of set state of method, we can change the state and also we can change the data too, right. This is what two main types of widgets. And next, this is what the structure of a Flutter application. Actually, the Flutter application starts with the root widget. We have two root widgets. One is for Android and another one is for IoT. In Android, we are using a material app root widget, which provides the basic structure of an application. In iOS, we are using a Cupertino widget, which provides the structure of an application. Here I am going to explain the Android structure of Android Flutter app. Actually, in the material app, inside the material app, we had a scaffold widget. Scaffold widget which has two properties. One is app bar, another one is body widget. In app bar widget, it defines the top bar of the applications, right? And then next is body. This is the main area where all the components are placed, like center, text widgets and so on. Next, this is what a sample program, right. In this Flutter application, we are going to display the text called hello world, right. So, let me explain the steps. First one is, what we are going to do is, we have to import the library called material design library. Why? Because so while importing this library, it can define the predefined widgets like text, buttons, layouts and so on, right, followed by main-of. That is, each and every program that begins with main-of application, main-of method. So, inside the main-of method, it can call the run-of applications. So, run-of method, main-of function which calls the run-of function, which starts our applications, followed by build-of method. So, what is the purpose of using build-of means, it defines how our UI, user interface will look like. and so on. So, inside the material of it provides the basic structure of our application. Inside scaffold we can define up bar and body. So, inside the body we can given the text called, this is the title text, up bar which defines the top bar. So, whatever you are going to given inside this up bar text, it will displays on the application's top. So, this is the title text and followed by body widget. Inside the body widget we can give an center widget. Under the center we can define the child widget. So, under the child we can define the text called hello world. So, finally, this is what our output look like. Thank you.